Alright, went in for a game of Warhammer today, so I'm just going to let you guys know how that turned out. It's Tomb Kings versus Wood Elves for our battle rep at the moment. And a very interesting piece of trivia, before the game started, there was an annual general meeting for the Auckland City Guard Gaming Club today. And the guy that I was playing against got voted in as the president, so I'm playing against the club president. It was very nice of him to offer to do that, and I actually got nominated for, well, I nominated myself, and everybody was cool with it, for the role of website admin, so we're two high-ranking City Guard club staff now. Not that it really matters that we'll be doing anything. Anyway, that's random trivia out of the way. Let's take a look at deployment for Tomb Kings. Going left to right, we've got Scorpion way over on the flank, just because I'm worried about his war dancers and his cavalry there, plus the carrion just trying to work their way around the side. Big block of skeleton melee warriors there with the Hierophant in the unit on a horse. Next to them, 10 archers. Now, absolutely screwed myself over during the terrain placement phase. I forgot about the fact that tree singing does damage to Guy and Forest. I mean, this is my second or third game against Wood Elves. By the way, this is actually a rematch against a guy that I played with a while back, and I got crushed, and it was my second game with Tomb Kings in 5th edition, and I just had no experience at that point, and I absolutely got slaughtered, so here's my rematch against him. Back to the comment about the trees, though. As you can see, this big forest in the middle of the board. I can't really deploy any guys in there because I'll get bashed if I do, and he luckily hasn't got any way watchers to put in there. But yeah, I obviously lost the role for picking table sides, otherwise I would have gone for the other side that he's on, but that aside, let's talk about the rest of the deployment. We've got the catapult next to the hill, the forest in the middle, plus Tomb Guard in between the catapult and the Casket of Souls. 20 archers, as per standard for me, on the other side. All the chariots are over there, and there's one Scorpion on the far right between the chariot units that you can't really see. Let's switch to the next photo. We can see, or here you can see the left-hand side of my deployment too, where you got the Scorpion there. So, Wood Elves going from left to right on this particular picture. We've got the Glade Riders on the far left. That little model with the wings is actually a noble, an Alter Kindred, for the Wood Elves. He's got an item which makes it harder for me to shoot him, not that it will affect my guys, and he's got that item which makes guys in base to base always attack last. You can see the Treeman there, just a standard no-frills Treeman. More war dancers on the hill there in front of the Wild Riders in the back. The Wild Riders are accompanied by a level 4 Wood Elf Mage, and she's got a number of handy spells. A couple of units of 10 or 12 Glade Guard archers. There's an eagle behind the archers there, just modeled to look like a guy with wings, but it's actually being used as an eagle. And the far right-hand side, as we've seen, there's a group of cavalry and some more war dancers. Very interestingly, he's actually deployed his cavalry, so he's actually looking towards his own table edge, because the fast cav, they can move out of the way, and that's to prevent me from hurting him with the Casket of Souls. Speaking of which, let's go to the next photo, and I've actually done this casket up with some hieroglyphics on the front. Those of you who own a copy of the Tomb Kings rulebook will be able to decipher these hieroglyphics. Everybody else will just have to guess what they say, but there's no prizes for guessing what this particular inscription says. Next photo. What have we got here? The Wood Elves win the roll for the first turn. They decide to take it. We've got war dancers running into the forest over here, and archers moving forward a little bit, as well as cavalry coming through. You can see a little counter on the hill where I'm burrowing, tunneling my tomb swarm. So nothing much else to say about this particular photo. Not too much shooting gets done by the archers, and not really many kills on the first turn. On the other side of the battlefield, though, you've got the Treeman moving forward towards the forest, and the Alter Kindred and the horses here just pushing their way forward, getting to charge range of my guys around the side. Bit of a better photo of the Treeman. You can see the Wild Riders in the background, deciding not to actually hit around the flank or anything, just going to stay there and keep the mage casting spells on everybody nearby. Next picture, it's the Tomb King's turn, and we can take a good look at what's happened. Unfortunately, during the Wood Elf's turn, he's used his Battle Standard Bearer, who's among the war dancers in the center, to fire bow shots at my Hierophant. He's got the special ability which lets him pick out a model within a unit, and unfortunately got a wound on my Hierophant. Very lucky that he didn't get both wounds, but now that I realize that, I've just had to carefully maneuver to keep the Hierophant inside a unit so it doesn't get shot by the archers on the hill. but at the same time, not facing the direction where the stupid battlesman Danneberg can shoot him. Carrion flying between the woods and the impassable terrain. That we've called this impassable. It's not a hill there, that big brown thing. Scorpion's just getting in range so it can just charge any cavalry if they come traipsing around the side. Carrion cannot be seen by the war dancers because they're fully in the forest there, so I'm alright. Let's go to the next picture where you can see the right-hand flank for the Tomb Kings. The Scorpion's out in front. The chariots have moved full bore forward, well, almost, but they let loose with all of their 6 bows between them and actually get 1 wound on the Altar Kindred. Didn't quite kill it, I could have, but now I'm going to have to contest a charge from that Altar Kindred, unfortunately. And there you have it, Casket of Souls. Didn't go off this turn, I believe. I can't remember what. Yeah, I think he used a scroll to get rid of it, and we'll have to wait till next turn to try that. My small group of archers over the left-hand side have been withered down to 5 guys. Next picture, what you can see here is the Glade Riders, I think they're called, charge into the skeleton. So this is during his turn 2. Eagle comes around the side here, and the War Dancers move forward a little bit, and they almost wipe out the archers. In the meantime, now we're into sort of, I've just skipped a turn here. So we saw the Elves do their turn sort of in this photo, and here's my reply to that with the Scorpion charging in the flank of the cavalry there, and me pushing my unit around so that the Harpin's in the middle, so he can't be seen by the BSB and he can't be seen by the Eagle either. So luckily the Eagle has to charge the flank, and of course the Scorpion's in the flank of the Glade Guard as well. And what I actually managed to do here is use some summoning to get the skeletons back to full health as well, which is awesome. And in the far background, the excuse me, the Carrion charged the flank of the archers on the hill to keep them occupied for a turn or so, and they lost a wound from standing and shooting, but there you have it. Next picture, you can see in a bit of better detail. This is Tomb King's turn 2. Of course, Tomb King's got the second turn. Now it's my turn 2, and just on the flank here, he still hasn't moved his Wild Riders, just keeping them in position for his spells from his level 4, which, mind you, is armed with Annoyance of Netlings as well as that 3+ ward save that you hang on to until you fail it. And just in front there, he's got a unit of archers. He's actually, if you see that small round base in the middle of the picture, he's using that to represent the fact that the archers have like that regeneration ability cast on them. He's also been dishing out that ability, which makes them impossible to be shot at by non-magical attacks. War Dancers moving further forward as well. So, all the way around the side here, we've got what actually happened here, I better explain because I didn't take a picture of it. Altar Kindred charged the vanilla unit of chariots that didn't have the prince in it, along with the Glade Riders. Didn't actually damage them enough, and I outnumbered him. The fear caused him to flee, and I actually ran down